it be an amateur series without Kragg Clairen happening at least once? No. There you go.
It happens in ranked, it happens in casual, it happens at the major, local, regional, amateur series. It's always happening. Oh man. And Kragg? Oh yeah, the new skin. I saw the little baseball outfit. That was
Dude,
sick.
the skin is heat.
I know. And also, Mickey Mouse thing.
Getting on my level. Uh-oh.
Mickey Mouse thing, by the way, they dropped a yellow palette for Olympia and just didn't announce it. It looks cool as hell.
We gotta keep the people on their toes sometimes, you know? Gotta keep them guessing.
Ironically.
Gotta keep them guessing, you know? Clearly you appreciated it, you know? Would you have, tell me this. Would you have appreciated it as much if they announced it?
That's true. It was like a present.
There you go. See? Rivals dev team, they know what they're doing, man. You know, actually, never mind. I'm not gonna. If I speak, I'm in big trouble.
Bro, I was just about to spill
I'm in huge trouble. Anyways, yeah, we got Clementine and Hobby stepping up. This matchup is one that I hear about far too often, of like from both sides, of jumping the opinions of how one isn't the other. I am personally of the opinion that Clairen does really well here, considering the kind of pressure you can put out in neutral. Holding the mid range, you can face off. One of the best characters for actually dealing with the rock, considering that Clairen's one of the only characters that can like consistently just put out a hitbox and not be punished for it. You know, like minus like Maple F tilt, you can kind of just like you're consistently just putting out a hitbox to make space, and Kragg just doesn't like that. Ooh, okay.
Well, there's a lot of things that Kragg doesn't like, and this matchup is definitely one of them. Well, both of them don't really like each other, and you can't blame them either way. Clementine trying to continue it on with a nice, huge win in the winner's side against one of the favorites, which was Golgi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a Golgi, man. Golgi. I was recently went to Gourmet Bash 4 in Toronto about 3 weeks ago, and Golgi ended up placing 5th there. Great Rano. And I really wanted to talk about that, but then they lost. So, you know, that's gore. But anyways, getting back to play already, the aggressive play from Clementine early on, and that's what I'm talking about, man. That's how you fight Kragg. That's not how you DI Kragg. That's how you fight Kragg. That's not how you DI against him. But no, honestly, it's like now watching what's happening right now. Like Clementine, whenever she's consistently putting out these hitboxes.
Oh no! Don't get grabbed!
Oh my!
What's happening? Oh,
all right, dude. All right, man. Now, you got something you want to say about that? Because I don't.
That's one of the those are the interactions you watch, and you're like, damn. I wish that there was like a fisheye bubble where you could see what's happening, like in Smash. But unfortunately, not gonna be there. A little bit of a baby dash action. I like that one. And Clementine, a huge momentum swing. That's really just gonna affect Clairen, especially when you're in the disadvantage state. You can't go with the more like retreating aerial style, but a quick little throw into a forward strong. And all of a sudden, Kragg just trying to make it back and successfully does so.
Good stuff there. Down air, back coming out into the down special. My God. Holy creator above. Kragg scares me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kragg is just like, I'm stuck in disadvantage. This really sucks. And then they get one move going, and then they just smile and just completely eviscerate your stock.
So, back to my point from earlier. Clairen does fairly well, considering she can put out hitboxes and play aggressive. It's when you gotta recognize that, like, Kragg's one of those characters where, like, they will shine the high beams right in your eyes, you know, driving the wrong side of the highway. Like, they will scare you. And it's like, you gotta, like, face that head on and recognize that he's gonna do a lot of funny shenanigans, and you just gotta deal with it, you know? You gotta take it on the chin, and then meet the exact same energy and get back on the aggression. Early on, Clementine doing exactly that. Big down air, another down air coming out, and 73% absolutely nothing to scoff at early on.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of percent that Kragg can make up in a blink of an eye. And one of those ways of doing it, I love that little reaction on Darren. You can't be jumping into a tipper like that one. That was a bug zapper. Directed to the plasma and got hella burned. And Hobby eating that all up. Failed parry, does not lead into a kill just yet. Staying alive, nice little downstrong, and the shield snap!
Oh, man. I mean, Hobby bringing that back. Very good conversion there. Nair out of the corner, and just getting aggressive in the ground game, making sure Clementine cannot get set up here. And looking to right back up on her own, playing around that platform very well. Looking to avoid that down special, but doing fairly well. It's just what comes after the fact. Oh! And keeping the aggression up, nice down tilt into the dash attack there again. Gets this Kragg away from me. Get out of the corner. Put the thing back where it came from, or so help me. Stop that.
Oh my god. And all of a sudden, barely avoids the projectile. And another forward strong by Hobby, showing it off. Thankfully, does not roll in there. Staying alive, and Clementine searching for a way to finish off that stock. A missed little tech chase, and another one as well, but no punish from Clementine's end, and an excellent DI by Hobby. Just enough to keep you safe, and once again stuck on this platform. Clementine trying to finish off the stock. A little bit of a weird spin dash in the opposite direction, and not again.
Get out of there, please. You do not want to challenge Kragg right there. But to challenge Kragg, we actually have space to react for him afterwards and make some more going forward. Big back air again. Get off that ledge, getting called out in the jump with that nair. High recovery, though. Very great recovery from Clementine. Still hanging on. Goes for the set there on the top platform. Again, just barely avoiding the punches of Kragg. Raiding the up special, the pillar there. Clementine playing phenomenally right now. Going to cover this ledge here again. But Hobby setting himself up there with that rock, making some good space. And gonna find the down tilt into the F strong. Phenomenal Kragg counter play be putting out right now into immediate forward air. My God.
I swear, every single time Clementine is just like, all right, let me sauce the stock up, let me finish the job, and Hobby's just like, that's cute, forward air, and just finishes the next stock off and not letting Clementine get anything, and as well as sweeping up the next one. Look at this, 121 with the blink of an eye. Hobby, oh goodness, a dangerous situation and stuff on this platform. Clementine can make some magic happen with this Clairen. It's just how well Hobby's just gonna play in a disadvantaged state. The nair is good enough. Whoa! Oh no! A mistech to Momo. This is a really dangerous position for Hobby to be in.
Definitely looking to get back there as soon as you physically can, getting off that ledge. Clementine's not gonna make it easy. Big forward air again into another octa double toss. Like it's nobody's business. Closing that out very, very well. Hobby again, just cracking it up. You know, recognizing at the end of the games, at the end of the day, we talked about earlier the inevitability of Kragg, of like, he's gonna get the damage. You gotta keep in mind, as a Kragg player too, it goes back in the opposite. You're gonna take a lot of that damage. Yeah. You're gonna be on the ledge a lot. When you get back on, you have this giant square, or in this matchup, a circle with the soccer ball, where the big no button. Where if you're not ready for it, if you're not completely putting out a hitbox to knock it back, if you're revving yourself up and dash dancing like Clementine has, then you can really just take the momentum back very easily. I think the biggest adjustment for that is to use something like Nair, like Clementine just did right there, and saying, you know what, this Kragg's been getting way too much space by just running up to me and throwing an aerial or the rock, and I need to, adjust accordingly. I was scared.
Yeah. What I'm really nervous about is the stage pick. I feel like that Kragg can do some ridiculous things on this, but...
What you know about Clairen on Rockwall, bro?
Yeah.
What you know about Clairen on Rockwall? What you know about Archangel? What you know about Archangel?
Watch.
Whoa,
damn.
bro.
Maybe I'm gonna learn today.
You learned today. I hope you learned today. I hope I don't just make David look bad right now. There you go. Back air again. I find that F strong. Great on David's soul. Clementine's winning this game. That'll be
That's when Hobby just hears that and walks in. It's like, all right, I know what I'm gonna do today.
Sorry, David. You're cooked. I like the idea of opting for the counter there, but not gonna find that just yet. Make it back to rock setup on the platform. Rock wall moment TM. Finds it phenomenally. But
and now we need Clementine. This is your counter pick. We need to see the fruits of the labor. Being able to try to finish off these stocks, or are you gonna let Kragg just be able to get all this bonus percent in and then kill you at 60%? That's one way of doing it, using the Nair to just kind of bully your way in and try to find a way to finish the stock off. Oh my goodness, that command grab. So close to connecting. Hobby staying alive still. 152. I know Kragg's heavy, but this is still Rockwall and a defensive wall on the left side. Clementine trying to find some way to finish it. And Momo, if it ain't soon, I'm kind of doubtful.
It's gotta be soon here. 184, literally anything from Clairen could take at the ledge right now. I can find that down air just yet, looking to make some space here. With the side special, recognizing Hobby's been getting a little too comfortable. Jumping from the corner there. Very nice setup. Here we go. Rev once more. Comes down again, making some good space here on the ledge here on Rockwall with these aerials. Recognizing Hobby's been setting up most of the time from here. F-Strong coming out again, catching that jump into
Nice.
the neutral special. And yes, the aerial cat is out to play. Might be a cat, but I'm dogfighting right now.
Oh yeah, plasma slice directly through the exoskeleton of Hobby, and a great way to establish that dominance and being able to continue on. It looks quite hopeless in the first stock, but instead Clementine locked in at a crucial moment to try to keep the survivability on there, but that's the way of doing it. But there's a tough platform, Hobby! There's a tough platform!
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking. That right there, that's old.
Oh, what the hell happened to Hobby?
David Archangel lives another day. God bless.
You won't get in my way.
Okay. Jokes aside, let's break down why and the factors that went into Clairen being better on that map. I mean, I'm just saying like better than typically seeing the rest of the set. One, we're seeing a lot more of that aggression from Clementine in the corner with the nairs, right? Where we saw a lot of time in the first two games, Hobby would just kind of just jump nair or jump rock over and over, or jump forward air, you know? And that game, I was like, I'm not gonna let you do that. I'm just gonna nair and catch you back because I have this huge disjoint. And two, it's playing more forward off stage at the ledge where Kragg throws out an errant pillar and you're just gone to the neutral special or just any of your aerials, really. And now doing the exact same thing here on Godai, yeah, you don't have those Rockwall platforms to set off of, but you can still cover most of these aggressive approaches with your F-tilts and with those nairs.
And it seems like Clementine's been listening. A lot more usage of that nair to constantly have this hitbox out, tipper or not. And all of a sudden, Hobby, in a really dangerous position, gets the jump called out there. Here come the stones as well. You have no way of being able to recover safely. And there we go, Clementine with probably the biggest lead we've seen.
Sheesh. Looking phenomenal right now. The dirty bubble coming online. Stuff coming out here again. Cannot use that rocky. Focus on doing so though. Just forwarding out of the corner. A little overzealous with that F strong, but no real punish. Dash attack to the F tilt into the big F strong. And honestly, great adaptation from Hobby. Recognizing he being swatting out a lot out of the years. Like, you know what? Time to put my boots on the ground and making it count right there.
Oh yeah, locked in. Saying I'm one of the earth. I'm with this bug, and damn, still getting swatted away. Clementine in a really good position. Needs to play it a little bit like this. I love this discipline as well. Missing out on there, and that's go time for Hobby, who's going in deep to try to rob away a stock hella fast. And Clementine losing the stage like this, but a little bit of a scramble situation. I love the bet with the up strong and the dash left and forward. The down strong second part strikes, and the plasma tipper collides. Hobby loses the stock in a blink of an eye, and Clementine, fantastic work so far. How long can you hold on to the stock is the question, however.
Nice hustles to avoid that rock toss right there, getting back on the ledge to keep the pressure on Hobby. Hobby looking to make it back, grabbing another rock, and looking to challenge it that with the down throw. Not going to find it there. Still good stuff, making some good space. Nair again, so you cannot toss out of the corner. Rolling back in with the up tilt, catching you on the platform. Hobby is getting caught tit for tat. Cannot find an opening here. Back here on the platform as well. Not gonna find that F strong, but doing a great job. Hobby just throwing options to the wind. F strong, still not gonna do it, but Clementine with all the aggression in the world. Oh my god, that was so scary.
Yeah, worth the effort. You got the lead, and a trade works out. Even the tipper buying a little bit more time, and yeah, a nice little fair plasma slice as well. Clementine in a really good position and gets away with it. Wow.
That was crazy. Still hanging on here just fine. Stacker coming out, coming version just yet. Big get up attack, gonna get called out with that forward throw. So up from high. Not gonna find that grab with the back, but most certainly gonna do it there. 120 though, and Hobby's gotta be careful. Play a little more not so aggressive from the corner, especially with that big get up attack. Oh my god. Her box is going to save you there. Not going to find the second rock toss. Down still coming out as well. Nair, not going to convert to down air. Hobby with no pillar to be seen. Not there it comes finally. Somehow makes it back.
Yeah, I felt like it was gifted on the silver platter. Hobby being able to get away with it. Correct DI on the up strong. You're kidding me. Not being tippered there was a blessing. And Clementine trying to find some way to seal it out that we've seen what Grays can do even when they're on such a ridiculously high percent. But a tipper and the purple screen flashes. Reverse 3-0 in the works by Clementine as we move on to game number 5.
Don't waste my
Dude,
time.
quick side note, but I just felt something like fall from the inside of my headphone. And I'm like, what the hell is that? And I looked down, there's a thumbtack. From when I was redoing my room. It's very nice. I did my whole room for a commentary setup. And I'm not sure how the hell I didn't stab the inside of my eardrum. I'm a very lucky man. But yeah, I just had to put that out there because it was funny. Anyways, game 5. The adaptations Clementine has been making so far have been phenomenal. I like the fire capital pick here because Hobbies went from like thinking maybe change the game plan. This is full confidence. It's like, okay, I need to, if you're gonna play the aggressive game plan, I gotta slow it back down. And what better thing to do it on than fire capital?
Oh, that's a real good way. But we'll see what can be done as Clementine so far keeping that momentum. Plasma slice. I love the little try to attempt call it on the jump. But going a little deep gives an opportunity for Hobby, but instead gonna be a little too late on the draw. Eating so much damage. All this space to work with, and Clementine is still able to do so much with these arrows. Great jab lock into the little spin dash as well, just expecting it to be the neutral get up and attempt with the up strong, betting it all on so many of these options, and that's just gonna lead to their downfall on stock number 1. But the quick fair, if Hobby can continue that nice little trend of being able to just steal out stocks immediately and not to let the lead get too bad, perhaps it could be good. But oh no, the projectiles!
Dude, I feel like right there, we're kind of just overthinking a lot of situations as Hobby, right? We're gonna just slave Clementine and just you go for a simple option like the forward air, you know? Recognizing you just waiting out a second, wait for the nair to go away, wait for Clementine to be on the back foot, and then we combo from there. Whoa, mama. Johnny Bravo. Whoa, mama. They're coming out the down tilt, do the dash tack, Clementine playing patiently at the ledge. Again, the aggressive. Forward air is finally not going to be opted for that toss. F strong coming out once more. Hobby looking to make it back out of there with another forward air, but Clementine's finally going to wait to avoid that. Make some space there with those nairs. That's not going to connect, just barely missing that. Second lease on life, down tilt coming out. Do a dash attack, another F throw. Into the F strong, and that's the best neutral option the Kragg got. When in doubt, F strong it out.
Yeah, Clementine tried playing chess, but Hobby just simply ate the pawns and all the pieces. Could care less about it, but instead will be trying to make it on back and does so successfully. That's a huge down air into a free combo sequence. Clementine's got to be so careful.
In the corner, 60% against Kragg is so scary. Gonna F tilt that shield, not gonna get punished for it just yet. Out of the corner with the forward air. Hobby holding this very well from the corner. Gonna catch you on the back foot with the F tilt again. We're gonna get active off stage. Not gonna find too much off of that. Forcing up under the ledge, parrying that rock toss again, catching Hobby, getting over aggressive. Also coming out, not going to down strong, just barely avoiding that. Clementine needs this stock right now to get back in this game, and that is gonna do it. 108%, definitely not out of it, but Hobby in a prime position to take a stock soon with the nair, but not gonna find it just yet. Oh man.
So close to landing, but the projectiles.
That's it. That was a crazy mix-up.
Yeah.
Opting immediately for the forward air off of that, as opposed to going for the nair in place. He's done most of the set. Hobby closes it out, just barely, denying the reverse 3-0.